Hey guys, I hope everything is going well. Kind of getting my lighting situation figured out here. Hopefully the video looks better than the previous one, but if not, we'll work on it and we'll see what we can do, okay? Um, so one of the things I wanted to talk about today was regarding mediumship and kind of emotional capacity, right? And I feel like with women especially, I definitely feel like you guys are a lot more open and much more just emotionally available than men are, right? And in a lot of ways, for us guys, our role models were very toxic in how they appeared on TV and things like that. So lately, I've been learning to not be so toxic masculine, so to speak. And that takes a lot, and it's difficult to be able to cry, to be able to express yourself, and to not feel a sense of hesitancy. And I want to be able to help you guys in that way, and I have helped you guys in that way where you've cried with me, and you've been able to express your innermost self. And I want to be able to do more of that work, and I want to be able to get deeper into that work. And so that's kind of what I'm doing now. But what it comes down to is not perceiving ourselves, men, women, as being necessarily good or bad for being a certain way, but just seeing us as being honest and vulnerable in the moment, and not trying to define what we are every second. And I've worked with people that feel like they're bad people, and to me that simply doesn't exist. There's behaviors that we would want to change, yes, but nobody is inherently bad. And in my opinion, no one's inherently good either. It's kind of like, it's a human perception. It's a label we put on ourselves to know if we're stacking up to other people or not. Kind of labeling ourselves and comparing ourselves to others to know if we are truly good or bad. And that doesn't mean there's not bad things out there, but it just, to me, it feels more like we label ourselves to kind of see how we stack up with the Joneses, so to speak. And yeah, so I've been working with that. Been trying to just understand things more. Been looking into psychology. My girlfriend has been telling me about attachment styles, which are very, very interesting. And a lot of you guys that joined this channel and were looking for your tarot readings, I feel like that would help a lot of you guys, because the psychology of attachment styles could help you guys in relationships, and it could help you guys to understand yourself better. It's really interesting stuff. Maybe I'll do a link down below and you guys can check it out. But the psychology of this is interesting, and I'm seeing that the trauma that we carry from when we were children carries on into our adult lives unless we address it. And if we don't address it, then we can kind of become the abusers ourselves, right? It can be something where we just need to heal. And the way we do that is not by telling ourselves that we're bad or we're broken or we're, not worthy. We are gentle with ourselves, and we need to sit down with ourselves and just really feel what we're feeling, and not feel, again, like there's a need to label it. When I did the ayahuasca ceremony, that's the one thing I learned, was you have your heart, which they call the gatekeeper. And it's something where you can just let your emotions go. When I did ayahuasca, I was just letting my emotions go. I wasn't thinking about it. I was just releasing. And that's what it is to go with the flow and to be emotional. And I know that until I had that experience, I wasn't able to let go like I am today, and I still struggle with it today. But it's something that helped me to open up and to feel. So if I need to feel a certain emotion or I need to release, I at least kind of know the steps to do that. And that's an important part of becoming a medium, is we have to be emotionally healthy and emotionally available for ourselves. And for me personally, it's that journey of realizing I'm not good, I'm not bad, I'm me, and nobody else is me, and so I can be the best me that I can be. I'm not competing with anyone else, and I shouldn't be comparing myself with anyone else, because we're all different. we're equal, but we're different, and that's a beautiful thing to have. And that's where I am right now. So when we're looking at toxic masculinity, we're looking at, again, men not being able to express emotions except anger and like an odd kind of sense of happiness. It's kind of like a hollow happiness is what I would call it. Jealousy and things like that, because men tend to not express sadness. They're told not to show fear in a lot of situations. They're told to be these stoic, kind of statuesque people, and those are people that have not dealt with anything. Society has told them how to, I shouldn't say they haven't dealt with anything, but they haven't dealt with bigger core issues, and it makes it difficult to connect with these people. And a lot of us get into relationships with these kinds of people where we feel like they're just really balanced and there's nothing really wrong with them. But as we come to find out, there's kind of a gap missing. There's something missing there where they won't allow themselves to express in a certain way that they need to, and that turns into something that's very toxic much later on in the relationship, or even early on in the relationship, depending on how that goes. But yeah, just that's my take on how I feel, and that's what I've been going through. And I just don't want to be that way anymore. I want to be someone who's more accepting, who's more open, who's more just easier to talk with. And I'm trying to get over my rather kind of antisocial behavior where I want to go out there and I want to talk with people and I want to see what's going on. And this is kind of my way of doing that. When I'm connecting with you guys, I'm trying to connect in a way where there can be conversation and we can talk and go from there. And I know it's, for me personally, it's a scary thing, but it's more scary for me to stay in my bubble and to not have any kind of interaction, if that makes sense. And so to me, this is very important in becoming a medium or a healer or anything. We have to work with our own issues, and we have to work on ourselves. And it's not easy. There's a lot of dark nights of the soul. If you thought there was just one, no, there's quite a bit more. But it's good. Doesn't feel good at the time, but it is good. And it's good to just be expressing ourselves. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in comments what you guys think, or if you've experienced the closed off male energy. And yeah, we can go from there. I love you guys. I will talk to you guys later.